What if I told you China's making pickups that look better than a Raptor, drive smoother than a Ram, and cost less than a used Corolla? Yeah, while we're out here paying 60 grand for cloth seats and plastic bumpers, China's dropping luxury electric monsters for half the price, with tech that makes American trucks look ancient. And in this video, we're counting down the 5 cheapest Chinese pickups that are about to humiliate the big boys: Ford, Chevy, Toyota, you name it. So smash that subscribe, drop a like, and let's dive into the pickups that are flipping the entire truck world upside down. Number 5, the BYD Shark 6. All right, starting strong. Number 5, the BYD Shark. Now, this thing isn't just another pickup, it's BYD's declaration of war on Toyota and Ford. Because get this, it's a plug-in hybrid pickup with over 1,000 kilometers of range. That's 620 miles. That's more than most gas trucks. Yeah, let that sink in. A hybrid truck with luxury SUV tech for less than a base F-150 with roll-up windows. From the front, the Shark looks mean. BYD went full modern muscle. You've got a bold, squared-off grille with integrated LED light bars that stretch across the hood like a concept car. The headlights? Sharp, triple-beam LEDs that look straight off a Rivian. Even the bumper design screams off-road ready, with metal skid plates and high clearance. On the sides, the body is sculpted, not bulky like old American trucks. Smooth lines, hidden door handles, and aerodynamic mirrors make it look more electric spaceship than farm rig. And those 20-inch two-tone alloys, they give it stance. You look at it and think, this ain't a work truck, this is a statement. Walk to the back, full width light bar again, massive BYD lettering, power tailgate, and one of the cleanest rear profiles on any pickup right now. If Ford's F-150 Lightning and the Rivian R1T had a baby, this is probably what it would look like. Step inside and man, it's wild. BYD didn't build a cabin, they built a tech lounge. Front and center is a 15.6-inch rotating touchscreen, same one found in BYD's luxury sedans. It flips from portrait to landscape, yep, just like your phone. The digital gauge cluster is crisp and minimalist, while the steering wheel feels like it came out of a high-end EV. Soft touch leather everywhere, brushed aluminum trim, ambient lighting that dances with your music, wireless charging, and yes, a massive panoramic sunroof. You've also got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, over-the-air updates, 360-degree cameras, and even vehicle to load, V2L, which means you can power your tools, your campsite, or your entire house during a blackout. Bro, this is the kind of tech we're still waiting for on 80K trucks here. Now, don't let the sleekness fool you. This thing's full size. It's about 5.3 meters long, which is 17.4 feet, which puts it right in Ranger or Tacoma territory. You get a proper double cab setup, 5 comfy seats, and a bed large enough for weekend hauls or gear. Plenty of storage bins, deep center console, and hidden compartments under the rear seats. It's practical, but not boring. Under the hood, BYD's signature DMO plug-in hybrid system. It combines a 1.5-liter turbo engine with dual electric motors for a total output of 430 horsepower and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or 0 to 62 miles per hour, in under 6 seconds. The Shark gives you up to 100 kilometers, or 62 miles of pure EV driving, then flips to hybrid for road trips with a total combined range of around 620 miles. And the fuel economy? Insane. Some tests show under 39 mpgs. For a pickup, that's basically witchcraft. BYD went hard on safety too. You've got a high-strength steel frame, 6 airbags, adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot detection, 360-degree monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. It's already compliant with Chinese NCAP 5-star standards, which are almost identical to Euro NCAP now. All right, here's where it gets crazy. The BYD Shark starts at around 319,400 RMB, which is roughly 38,000 USD. That's less than a base Toyota Tacoma, yet it's got more power, more range, and 10 times the tech. For $38K, you're getting something that competes with the $60K Ford hybrid. That's not competition, that's a knockout. So what do you think? Would you ditch your F-150 or Tacoma at this Chinese Shark if it landed in the US? Drop your thoughts down below. I really want to see where y'all stand on this. And don't blank, because if you think this was impressive, wait till you see number 3. It's a fully electric truck that might just make Tesla's Cybertruck look old. Number 4, the Maxus e-tron 9. Alright, coming in at number 4, meet the Maxus e-tron 9. And if that name sounds like a sci-fi spaceship, that's kind of the point. A luxury, all-electric 7-seat pickup with a 600-kilometer range for the price of a base Ranger. Yeah, it's officially time to panic in Detroit. First look, it's bold, futuristic, and almost military clean. The front end is pure presence, full LED light bar running from edge to edge, a sculpted nose with aerodynamic vents, and a closed grille. There's this subtle floating hood line that gives it a premium EV vibe. Think Rivian R1T meets GMC Hummer EV, but sleeker. On the side profile, screams luxury SUV on steroids. Flush door handles, blacked out window trim, massive 21-inch turbine wheels, and perfectly proportioned stance. Even the charging port is neatly hidden behind the left fender with an animated LED ring. From the back, a massive LED taillight stretches across the sculpted tailgate. It's not trying to copy the West, it's rewriting how trucks should look. Step inside, and you'll instantly forget you're in a pickup. The cabin feels like a Mercedes EQS SUV, not a utility vehicle. A triple-screen cockpit dominates the dash, driver display, central infotainment, and a third co-pilot screen for the passenger. The materials? Next level. Soft-touch leather, suede headliner, real brushed aluminum, and customizable ambient lighting. You get vented and massaging seats, wireless phone chargers front and back, 14 speakers surround sound, and even a fragrance diffuser. Yep, it literally smells rich. And like all top Chinese EVs, it runs a voice-activated AI that controls almost everything. This is the kind of tech the F-150 Lightning dreams about at night. Now here's where it flexes. The Maxus e-tron 9 is a full-size pickup, roughly on par with a Chevy Silverado, but it can seat up to 7 passengers. That's not a truck anymore. That's an electric family jet on wheels. You've got a huge bed out back, under-seat storage, and multiple USB-C ports in every row. Underneath the sculpted body, the e-tron 9 packs dual electric motors for all-wheel drive, pushing out around 400 horsepower and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, or 0 to 62 miles per hour, in under 6 seconds. The big 90 kilowatt-hour battery gives a range of about 600 kilometers or 373 miles and supports fast charging up to 120 kilowatts. You can even use it as a mobile power station. Safety-wise, the e-tron 9 doesn't play. You get level 2 autonomous driving, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, emergency braking, and a full 360-degree vision system. It's like driving with a digital guardian angel. And now the part that makes every truck fan's jaw drop. The e-tron 9 starts at around 316,800 RMB, or roughly 42,000 USD in China. That's cheaper than a base Tesla Model 3, cheaper than most mid-tier Tacomas, and about half of what a fully loaded F-150 Lightning costs. You're basically getting a futuristic electric family howler for the price of a Honda Civic. So here's the question. If the 7-seat electric beast dropped in the US for 40 grand, would you buy it, or would you still go with a gas-guzzling Silverado just for the batch? Comment below, I want to see how loyal people really are. And trust me, if you think this was impressive, wait till you see number 3. It's a diesel-powered monster that mixes old-school toughness with new-school luxury, and it's priced to destroy the mid-sized truck market.
Number 3, the Chongan Hunter T9. This one isn't some futuristic electric toy, this is old school muscle with a new school brain. Because while most brands are racing toward full EVs, Jack said, let's make a truck that feels like a tank, drives like a Benz, and still costs less than a Camry. And yeah, they actually did it. First glance, the Hunter T9 looks ready for war. The front fascia is aggressive, massive hexagonal grille, thick chrome surround, and vertical LED DRLs that slice down like battle scars. The stance? That's where it wins hearts. It's tall, wide, and commanding. You instantly feel like this thing could plow through a concrete wall. From From the side, the proportions are pure perfection. High beltline, squared wheel arches, 19-inch alloys, and muscular haunches. This is a truck that says, yeah, I'll tow your house if I have to. Now, here's where you'll be surprised, because the T9 isn't a rough cabin at all. Step inside, and it's more executive SUV than farm truck. Leather-wrapped dashboard, double-stitched seats, 10.4-inch vertical touchscreen, and a fully digital driver cluster. You've got wireless CarPlay, 360-degree parking cameras, ambient lighting, and even cooled seats. The gear selector, it's electronic, just like in premium SUVs. Wait, how is this Chinese truck nicer than my Silverado? This thing's a beast, roughly on par with the Chevy Silverado. You get a massive cargo bed with a payload of over 1 ton, a 3.5-ton towing capacity, and optional 4x4 with locking rear differential. Ground clearance, 210 millimeters, designed for serious off-roading. You can even turn this thing into a mini expedition rig without voiding a single warranty. Under the hood, this is where it gets fun. A 2.0-liter turbo diesel producing 170 horsepower, or a 2.0-liter turbo gasoline with around 228 horsepower. Both come mated to an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. Yeah, the same gearbox found in BMWs. You can literally go from highway comfort to mountain climb in one switch. That's versatility American trucks rarely match. The T9 doesn't skip tech either. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot detection, hill descent control, and autonomous emergency braking. It even has a driver fatigue monitor. The frame is high-strength steel with multiple impact beams and side curtain airbags. Now, let's talk money, because this is where jaws drop. The Jack Hunter T9 starts at just 146,800 RMB, or around 20,200 USD in China. Fully loaded with 4-wheel-D and leather interior, still under 27,000 USD. You're literally getting double the luxury, tech, and size for less than a base Tacoma SR. So here's the question. If this truck hit US dealers tomorrow for under $30K, would Ford and Toyota survive the year? Drop your take in the comments, because this one's gonna divide the truck crowd. Because number 2, it's not just a truck, it's a luxury cruiser disguised as an off-roader. Think Rolls-Royce Energy with mud tires. Number 2, Chongan Hunter REV. And if you thought hybrids were boring, this one's about to slap that thought right out of your head. Because this is a full-blown range-extended pickup truck with torque that'll roast a Tacoma, luxury that'll embarrass a Ranger, and a price tag that'll make you question everything. Up front, you've got this bold 3D digital grille surrounded by a massive LED light bar. The lights aren't just bright, they animate when you unlock it. The bumper design is sharp, almost like a futuristic Ram TRX. On the sides, clean, flush door handles, aerodynamic mirrors, and these stunning 20-inch turbine-style alloys that look straight out of a Lucid Air. You can actually see the design shift from pure workhorse to executive adventure truck. And at the back, full-width LED tail bar, blacked-out bumper, and Changan spelled proudly across the tailgate like it's challenging Ford and Chevy to a duel. Step inside, and this is where things get really disrespectful to American brands. You're welcomed by this massive 14.6-inch floating touchscreen, diamond-stitched Napa leather seats, and a massive 14.6-inch floating touchscreen and diamond-stitched Napa leather seats. The gear shifter is this crystal-style dial that glows at night. Subtle flex. Everything inside feels futuristic and premium. Wireless charging pads, 64-color ambient lighting, and the seats are ventilated and massaged. Yeah, a truck with massage seats. Meanwhile, your $60,000 Silverado is still rocking manual lumbar support. This thing isn't small either. It's 5.6 meters long, 18.4 feet. You get a big bed, and the seats inside are genuinely full size. The rear passengers even get USB-C ports, air vents, and seat heating. So yeah, it's more executive lounge than crew cab. All right, here's the crazy part. The Hunter REV uses a range-extended hybrid system. You get a pure EV range of around 180 kilometers or 112 miles, and a total combined range of over 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles. Power, around 430 horsepower and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. It literally jumps off the line like a sports car. It's basically an F-150 Power Boost hybrid, but cleaner, cheaper, and somehow more advanced. Safety-wise, the Hunter REV goes full sci-fi. You get level 2 plus autonomous driving, adaptive cruise, collision mitigation, and a 360-degree high-definition camera system with transparent chassis view, so you can literally see under the truck while driving off-road. All of this, the hybrid powertrain, luxury interior, futuristic tech, starts at just 179,800 RMB, or about 24,500 USD in China. Fully loaded, around 29,000 USD. You literally can't even get a base F-150 for that. China isn't competing anymore. They're redefining the game. So tell me in the comments, would you swap your gas guzzler for this hybrid beast if it's sold in the US? Because honestly, I would. But hold up, don't even think about clicking away. If you thought this hybrid monster was impressive, wait till you see number 1, because the next one isn't just a truck. It's an electric revolution on wheels. It's smoother than a Tesla, built for off-roading, and somehow it's the cheapest of them all. You're not ready for this. Number 1, the Geely Radar Read. Alright, number 1, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Geely Radar Read 6. And let me just say this up front, this thing isn't just cheap. It's disrespectfully cheap for what it offers. It's electric, it's practical, it's clean, and it's built by Geely, the same company that owns Volvo, Polestar, and Lotus. So yeah, it's got premium DNA running through every wire. From the outside, the RD6 looks more like a futuristic lifestyle pickup. Up front, no traditional grille, just a smooth aerodynamic face with a slim LED light bar stretching across the nose. It looks clean, modern, almost Scandinavian, probably because of that Volvo influence. On the sides, it's sleek, body-colored wheel arches, black roof rails, and 19-inch turbine-style rims that honestly wouldn't look out of place on a Polestar 3. And at the back, man, the tailgate design is a masterpiece. Full-width LED strip and a beautifully integrated bumper. It's minimalist, but futuristic. Kind of like a Rivian R1T's younger, better-looking cousin. Step inside, and this is where Geely flexes hard. Soft touch everything, two-tone leather seats, and this big, bright 12.3-inch infotainment screen. The layout feels clean, modern, and uncluttered. And yeah, it's quiet. Electric silence. Storage everywhere. Underseat compartments, deep door bins, front trunk for your bags, and a huge center console. And the seats, heated, ventilated, memory function, soft leather. Tell me why American pickups still make you pay $70K for this. It's 5.27 meters long, 17.3 feet, roughly the size of a Ford Ranger. The bed is 1.5 meters long, 5 feet, with power outlets built in. You can plug in power tools, camping gear, even an entire coffee machine. It also supports vehicle to load, VTL. So yeah, it can literally power your house during an outage. The RD6 rides on Geely's CA platform, the same base used by premium EVs. Power, up to 268 horsepower and 0 to 100 kilometers per hour or 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 6 seconds flat. Battery options give you anywhere from 410 to 632 kilometers or 255 to 393 miles of range. And DC fast charging, 30% to 80% in under 30 minutes. You've got autonomous emergency braking, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, and a 540-degree surround camera system that gives you a full 3D view. The chassis is reinforced with high-strength steel, and it's earned top safety marks in China's NCAP tests. It's safe, it's solid, and it's built with that Scandinavian precision Geely learned from Volvo. Alright, let's talk price. This is where the RD6 just mic drops the entire industry. Starting at just 145,800 RMB, that's about 19,900 USD. Let me say that again, an electric pickup for under 20 grand. You can't even buy a base Honda Civic for that in the US. And here's Geely handing you a futuristic EV truck. At that point, you just sit back and go, yeah, we're getting scammed over here. So let me ask you, if the RD6 landed in America tomorrow at 25K, would you sell your Silverado or keep it for nostalgia's sake? Drop your take in the comments, because this debate's about to get wild. And if you thought these pickups were insane, wait till next week. We're diving into the 10 cheapest Chinese SUVs that might just replace your Ford or Toyota. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. So hit that subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one.